Well, it is Mental Health Week, and today we focus on youth mental health and a new resource being launched today by Jack.org. Be There is a comprehensive online resource to help young people learn how to support each other through mental health struggles. Of 1,200 students surveyed across Canada recently, 83% said they've supported a friend struggling with their mental health, but only 39% of those felt like they were prepared to offer that support needed. So more needs to be done in that regard. Jack.org, by the way, Canada's only charity that trains and empowers young leaders to revolutionize mental health in every province and territory in Canada, including here in Nova Scotia. So pleased to be joined by Logan Pye. Logan's with Jack.org. She's a youth mental health advocate and a Jack Talk speaker, joining us to start off Mental Health Week. Good morning to you, Logan. How are you doing?
Good, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing really well. Pleasure to have you on the show to talk about this very important issue. First, for people not familiar with Jack.org, we've had various speakers on over the years, but just a refresher for those out there for the first time, what does Jack.org do?
So you did a really great job of warming that up. So what we are is essentially that we're a group of youth who are extremely passionate about starting and continuing that conversation about mental health.
Yeah.
We have great resources around us that help us in creating that conversation, creating safe spaces, and, just creating that conversation and keeping it going.
Is it something that you got involved with in high school or in university? Like, who gets involved with this?
Absolutely anyone. I mean, we have a lot of different programs. So if you're 18 and older, we have our Jack Talks program. So speakers like myself and a few other people that go around Canada talking about mental health. But we do have chapters in schools as well, so university, high schools, any schools. It's just a group of students who get together and want to have that conversation about mental health. Yeah. So there's a lot of ways to get involved.
Okay. It's a big day today. I know you're launching this new initiative. It's called Be There, and we're showing the website, I do believe right now, of how people can get started with this. Tell us a bit about what this resource is today.
Yeah, so this resource, Jack.org has been working on it for a long time. We just launched it this morning, so we're really excited about it. What it is a really great resource about, tools that we can use for how we can be there for others.
Yeah.
Friends and family, because a lot of times, people say, let's talk about our mental health, and we're encouraged to talk about it, but sometimes we're met with awkward conversations because not everyone is prepared to respond and give that help to the people that come to them. So that's what this resource is giving people tools and ideas that they can use for when people come to them.
Right.
So that we're making safe conversations and making a safe space for everyone to talk about their mental health.
Because, of course, we do have that Let's Talk Day every year, and that's a big deal on social media and everything else. But it's one thing to talk, but it's another thing to listen as well, right?
Absolutely.
So this resource would probably give you the tools to be a better listener. Yeah. From your experience, what are some of the tools that one could use to listen or to reach out to someone if you think they're having some trouble? That's
a great question. So with our Jack Talks, we have our 5 golden rules that we always use. It kind of makes a circle of, hey, what tools can we use when someone comes to us? So what they are in no specific order, saying what you see. So not making any assumptions about what someone's going through, but actually saying, hey, I've noticed that you've missed a day in school or something like that.
Yeah.
Showing that you care is a really big one. Hearing them out, connecting them to help, and then making sure that you're checking yourself through those conversations as well, making sure that you're really giving them what they need and that you're in a safe space talking about it as well.
Okay, and you can find more of those rules as well, and toolkit, I guess you could say, at BeThere.org and also Jack.org as well. A bit about you. Tell us a bit about your story, your mental health journey. Why did you want to get involved in this?
So I have been a mental health advocate for a few years now.
Yeah.
When I was 19, I went through a traumatic event that led me to struggle with my mental health quite a bit.
Okay.
I've had friends and family as well who have struggled. So I found that working through Jack.org has given me my power back. It's given me my voice back and allowed me to maybe give a voice to other youth in Canada who feel like they've lost theirs.
Wow, I know you're a tremendous speaker as well, just from meeting you the past 5 or 10 minutes. You're speaking in Halifax here on Wednesday.
I am, yeah. Yeah, we have Jack Talks all over Canada, but I'm really grateful to have one coming up on Wednesday.
Yeah, that's really cool. And your shirt says, in case you can't see it at home, this is what a mental health advocate looks like, and then Jack.org on the bottom. So how does one become a mental health advocate with Jack.org?
So there's lots of ways. We do have our Jack Talks program. So again, if you're 18 plus, you can become a speaker.
Right.
As well as starting a chapter with your school. We do have a donate button as well on our Jack.org
Okay.
website. And another big thing too is booking our Jack Talks, so giving the speakers an opportunity to share our journeys and talk about mental health.
As mentioned, very well spoken. Thanks so much for your time this morning to help us kick off
you.
Mental Health Week here. That's Logan Pye. She is with Jack.org, and you can find out more about what we were talking about here, the Be There initiative. It's at bethere.org, also Jack.org, and at Jack.org, of course, all over social media as well.